Now, it seems like the YouTube algorithm is favoring these niches. Now, take a look at this. This channel, Productivity Peter, is estimated to be making at least $1,500 every month. The second one, Easy Actually, is pulling in around $2,500 a month. But the last one is the crazy part. It's estimated to be making at least $50,000 every single month. And all they're doing is posting simple animated Stickman style videos. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to recreate this type of content using AI, step by step. Check this out.
All right, no phone, no scrolling. Today, I finally lock in. Nope, I didn't see that. I'm stronger than this. No, don't touch it, don't touch it! Bro, why is my hand moving?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've all been in this exact situation before. And the wild part? This entire clip was created using just one single prompt I built. So without wasting your time, I'm going to walk you through the full step-by-step process to recreate it yourself. But before we get into it, take a quick second to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next one. For this video, you're going to need a chatbot. You can use Claude, ChatGPT, Gemini, or even Grok if that's what you prefer. But for this tutorial, I'll be using ChatGPT. Once you open your chatbot, head over to the Google Doc where I placed the exact prompt I created specifically for this video. And if you want access to that prompt, don't worry, stick around till the end and I'll show you how to get it for free. Once you get access to the prompt, make sure you copy everything. Every line, every detail, no skipping. Even one missing section can affect the final result. After copying it, head back to ChatGPT, paste the full prompt into the chat and hit send. This is where the whole workflow starts coming to life. Now, ChatGPT will take a few seconds to process the prompt. Once it's done, it'll generate a response that looks like this, packed with different video ideas across multiple styles, from comedy and jokes to motivational Stickman concepts, health and fitness ideas, drama, and more. Basically, whatever type of Stickman content you want to create, it gives you a full list of options to start from. Once the list is ready, take your time and go through all the ideas carefully. You'll usually get around 10 different video concepts, so just pick the one that fits your niche and content style the best. For this tutorial, I'm going with option number 9. So I'll simply type 9 into the chat, hit send, and let ChatGPT build out the next part of the workflow. Now for this part, ChatGPT will ask how long you want your video to be. That's basically your video length, and it helps determine how detailed the scene breakdown will be. For me, I'm going with 30 seconds for this example, but you can go much longer, even up to 30 minutes, depending on the kind of story or concept you're creating. So I'll just type 30 seconds, hit send, and let ChatGPT prepare the next stage. ChatGPT will then process everything, and after a few seconds, it'll generate a full breakdown of the video we're about to create. It starts by explaining what the video is about, then gives us the image generation prompts, image animation prompts, and even the voiceover script with tone direction, so the narration sounds natural and fits the scene perfectly. And the best part? It also includes a continuity prompt underneath each scene. This helps the video flow smoothly from one moment to the next, so everything feels connected instead of random. Now pay close attention because this is where we start generating the actual visuals. Go ahead and copy the first image generation prompt, then head over to Google Flow. The reason I'm using Google Flow is because it gives you free access to tools like Nano Banana Pro, Nano Banana 2, and a bunch of other powerful models. Now for this part, switch over to image mode, then choose your aspect ratio. I'm going with 9:16 since I'm making a short form video, but you can also use 16:9 if that fits your style better. After that, pick your model. I'm using Nano Banana 2 for this one. Next, head back to the chat and paste in the prompt you copied from ChatGPT. You can also go back to the Google Doc where the prompt was originally placed and take a screenshot of the reference image I added there. If you already have your own reference image, that works too. But for this example, I'm using this one. Once you have it, drag the reference image into the timeline inside Google Flow, then hit Generate. This is the step that helps the model understand exactly the kind of character and style you want, so your result comes out way more accurate. After a few seconds, Google Flow will process the prompt using the reference image we provided, and then it'll generate a result that looks like this. And because we used a reference, the character style stays much more accurate instead of the AI just guessing randomly. Now, once that's ready and you're happy with the result, head back to ChatGPT and copy the second image generation prompt. Make sure you copy everything carefully, because even a small missing detail can throw off the result. Then, come back to Google Flow, paste in the prompt, drag the image you just generated into the timeline as your reference, and hit Generate. That's how you keep the style consistent and the story flowing smoothly from one scene to the next. And just like that, your second image is ready. You can already see how consistent everything looks. The character, the room details, the socks on the floor, the laptop placement, even the checkerboard on the wall. Everything still feels like it belongs in the same scene. Now head back to ChatGPT again and copy the third image generation prompt. Once you've copied it, return to Google Flow, paste it in, use one of your previous images as a reference, and hit generate. This keeps the visual style locked in while we build the next shot. After a few seconds, the third image should be ready, and it should look something like this. As you can see, everything still feels consistent. The character, the environment, the props, and the overall style are still matching perfectly. Now, we'll repeat this same process for the fourth, fifth, and final sixth image. Just copy the next prompt from ChatGPT, come back to Google Flow, paste it in, use one of the previous images as a reference, and hit generate. Keep doing that scene by scene until all your images are ready. And just like that, we've built a full, consistent visual sequence without manually designing every frame from scratch. Now that all our images are generated, it's time to animate them one by one. But before we do that, head over to the settings, switch from image mode to video mode, and make sure your aspect ratio is still set to 9:16. Then set your result count to 1 and you're good to go. Next, head back to ChatGPT and copy the first image animation prompt. Make sure you copy it together with the voiceover and every extra detail, because that's what helps the prompt work properly. Then come back to Google Flow, paste everything in, and hit generate. It'll only take a few seconds to process. Sometimes, if the platform is busy, it might show as queued for a moment, but once it's done, your animated video should come out looking something like this. Now you can see how smooth and seamless that first result looks. If you're happy with it, go ahead and drag your second image into the timeline. Then head back to ChatGPT and find the second animation prompt. Once you see it, copy the full prompt carefully, just like I'm doing here. Then return to Google Flow, paste it in, and hit generate. Give it a few seconds to process, and before you know it, your second animated clip will be ready too. And it should come out looking something like this: clean, consistent, and ready to fit into the full video. Yep, and that's basically the workflow. If you like the result, go ahead and drag your third image into the timeline. Then head back to ChatGPT, copy the third image animation prompt, and make sure you grab everything carefully so none of the details are missing. After that, return to Google Flow, paste it in, and hit generate again. Give it a few seconds to process, and your third animated clip should come out looking something like this: smooth, consistent, and matching the same style as the previous scenes. Now you can see just how easy it is to animate your images using Google Flow. If you're happy with the result, all you need to do is repeat the same process for the fourth, fifth, and final sixth image. Just drag each image into the timeline, copy the matching animation prompt from ChatGPT, paste it into Google Flow, and hit generate. Google Flow handles the animation automatically, and the results should come out smooth, seamless, and consistent. Once all your clips have been successfully animated, go ahead and download them one by one. You can save them into a dedicated folder to keep everything organized, or simply download them and drag them straight into your editing software. Now let's put everything together and see the final result. Now this part is pretty simple. Just open up your editing software. For me, I'm using CapCut. Once it opens, go ahead and import all the video clips you generated from Google Flow so we can start arranging everything into one complete video. Now, as you can see, I've already imported all my video clips. From here, just drag them into the timeline in the exact order they were generated. Make sure you place them one by one carefully so the story flows properly and none of the clips get mixed up or misaligned. Once everything is in the timeline, go ahead and play through the full video. Trim out any extra parts, and if you notice any small distortions or awkward moments, just cut them out so the final result looks clean. As you can see, I'm removing some of the excess clips and making sure everything stays perfectly in sync. Once you're happy with how it looks, the next step is adding background music. For me, I already have a background sound ready, but if you don't, you can either download one or use a free track directly from CapCut. I'll import my background sound, drag it into the timeline, trim the extra part, and lower the volume so it doesn't overpower the voice in the video. After that, play through everything one more time to make sure the visuals, sound, and timing all feel smooth. And once everything looks good, all that's left to do is hit export. And just like that, our video is ready. Now, if you want to get the exact prompt I used for completely free, the comment of the day is Stickman. Just type Stickman in the comment section and I'll send it over to you for free. Now here's the final result.
All right. No phone, no scrolling. Today, I finally lock in. Nope. I didn't see that. I'm stronger than this. No, no, don't touch it, don't touch it! Bro, why is my hand moving? Hey. I am a changed man. How did it get back in my hand?